came here today to show you a little bit about what this place still has from a long time ago when I first came to California with my brother and my dad back in 1950. Right behind me is what's left of the old drive-in theater we had there, and what used to be right next door was McDonald's, one of the first ones they put up here in 1955. But the road you see behind us, so crowded even today, is Route 66. You know, the one that we actually drove on cross country from Chicago. I'm Bob Barron. You know, the book I've been putting out now, which is of course now available on Amazon, there's a story in here that talks about that trip we came out all those years ago in my brother's 1946 Dodge. And that story is called Big Shoulders. You know, it's a fiction in a sense, but in other ways it's very real because we really did come out in a 1946 Dodge. I changed the name of my brother in that story to Bill. His name actually is Richard, you know, because it is a fiction, but a lot of the stuff we write about is really based on real life. But I just wanted to enlarge that little story because we came out on the road, right, this Route 66. I think it was about a 5-day trip, you know, from Chicago. And then we visited, I have relatives out in California even back then. But then my dad and I then went to Los Angeles, which is about 27 miles in this direction. Pasadena is 20 miles up the road this way. But we had driven out by car with brother that left him here because he was going to go to school, you know, technical or electronic, I think it was what it was in Glendale. But Dad and I had to go back home on the train. Well, the train, which you cannot see, is not too far away. It's right over there, maybe about a block or two. I mean, they usually, in the old days, they put the trains right next to where the main highways were. But anyway, I just thought it was kind of fun to come out and see this place. That's about all we have left from my childhood, you know, back all those years ago. This direction we have Glendora. This is Azusa right here. That's where we are. And I put a bunch of videos on YouTube along with this one, but you know, I started out with the exercise ones. I think there are 3 or 4, though, maybe a little bit more than that. And then some music. I would play the auto when I was a teacher. And then I put a couple more on there when I was up in the forest in the Death Valley just, I think, last week. And a couple I added from my UC Berkeley days. All of it just to enlarge what you can put into a book. You know, I mean, it's fun to read this, but if there's a lot more to it, you know, so this is a little bit more of the story, what we did, coming out in a car, going back by a train. My next little idea, after I put this thing on YouTube, is to take out those movies that they made of, well, we made them when we were on a ship going across the ocean when I was in the service back in 1959. And I wrote about that also in here, but I'm going to see if I can make those movies into a video that's usable. It's like the ones I did for UC. Hey, thanks for looking at this, and you know, if you want to see this, it is available on Amazon right now, or Trade Space, and it will be on other booksellers. It should be very soon, actually, in a couple of weeks or so. Hey, thanks for looking. I'm Bob Barron. Bye.